Hello, this is Diego Mangabeira and welcome to BoringSales. Today we're going to talk about how I write LinkedIn posts that get shared. Okay, on this case, we're going to talk about LinkedIn copywriting. So which words you should use, or even which words you should avoid, or even which best practices could apply for your business that make sense, and also to talk about on a simpler or smarter way with your audience. Okay, specifically saying how to write a post that people actually read, engage with, and also share. Okay, and not because you gamed the algorithm, but in this case because you wrote something worth reading. And we're not going to talk here about what's the algorithm thinks, because most of the time the algorithm of every single social media is changing so fast that if you're waiting for that to break that rule, most of the time you're going to waste your time. Okay, so the single most important sentence in any LinkedIn post is the first one. It's like if we're talking about short videos, short format videos on Reels or Shorts, TikTok, or any type of social media that's more used nowadays. We're talking about the first seconds that we are sharing that content. And the first message is the most important thing. LinkedIn collapses your posts in 2 to 3 lines on your desktop and 1 to 2 on mobile. That's why it's so important for you to say everything that you want to say on the first. It's like a sentence. So you need to summarize your message on a single sentence. Sometimes really hard, right? Everything below the fold is invisible until someone clicks see more. Okay. So that's good and bad at the same time, because you have a great content, but if the person doesn't share see more, he or she's not going to see anything about it. So if your first line doesn't earn that click, so the ROI here, not the ROI, the KPI here is to click. You have the person clicking on your content, nothing else matters, because that's why you need to make that person clicks on your message. Okay, and most people bury this best idea, and they are doing that on the paragraph number 3 or sentence number 3, and that's why most of the posts get just 12 impressions. Okay. And the hook formula here that you need to use is a great LinkedIn hook does one of the 3 things. The first, make a bold claim. So one example, cold email isn't dead. Your cold email is dead. Another idea, create a curiosity gap. So I sent 663,000 emails. Here's the one thing I wish I would know at email number 1. Okay. The third thing, challenges a common belief. The best salesperson aren't the most persuasive. They are the most patient. So you're going to create these 3 things, or one of them, that is make a bold claim, create a curiosity gap, or challenges a common belief. And the post structure that works really well on LinkedIn are going to be like this. I'm going to share this framework, this blueprint, so you can copy and paste on your own strategy or business strategy as well on your entrepreneurship. Okay. Line number 1, that's the hook. So it needs to be bold, specific, creates tension or curiosity. Okay. So one sentence, never start with why. Okay. Okay. And is the weakest opener. I did this, I did that. Or even my client. Okay. It doesn't make any sense because it's too ego, right? And the people sense the BS there. And lines 2 to 4, the setup. So contents for the claim, why this matters for him or her, what people most get wrong, or even short sentences, lots of white space. LinkedIn is not a blog. Okay, so think about the way that you organize your information as well. There are a lot of programs today, even in your AI. You might use Claude or GPT, Gemini, or Copilot, Perplexity. Anyways, whatever works with you, try that. The middle, the payload, the actual inside, the story, the framework or lesson. Okay, if it's a list, 3 to 5 items maximum. Each one is specific, so no filler. Okay, try to be really concise here. That's why copywriting is an art. It's like Leonardo da Vinci painting Mona Lisa. Okay, you need to also do that way. If it's a story, specific details make it real. Vague stories get ignored. Okay, don't try to be um, too creative sometimes. Okay, be creative, but in a way that the person might understand your message. Okay, the close is going to be the takeaway. So one clear lesson or action the reader can take. So, oh, I can do this. Okay, that's really important. Don't summarize what you just said. This is not a PowerPoint presentation from the 90s. Okay, you don't need to do that. The best clothes are the ones people screenshot and send to the colleagues. Okay, that's it. And if you'd like to try another thing, another approach, it's optional, by the way, is the engagement question. So what your experience with this, okay, or even did you use this before, something like that. Okay, you might try to engage or even start a conversation with the lead. Okay, the format that consistently perform, I'm going to share with you 4 formats that might work with you. You might try this because in terms of analytics from our team, or even posts that really converted well in the past, or even they're really well converting today. They start with the number list, number 1. The number list is more like the 5 things I learned from sending 663,000 cold emails. Okay, this number list really converts well. If you have a list, or even something that you could create a list, because people like to these actionable items that I could copy and paste for me. And this really works well. This is scannable, predictable structure, and also easy to share. Okay, that's why that post really converts well. Okay, the second format that really consistently performs outstanding compared to the other posts is the personal story with a lesson. So, for instance, a client called me last month furious. Here's what happened and what it taught me. So you can elaborate that strategy or that story. It's human, it's specific, it earns trust. Okay. The third format is the contrarian take. So everyone says X. I think X is wrong. Okay. Here's why. And then you're going to elaborate or to summarize, to explain yourself. High engagement attracts debate and also attracts the right audience. Because if everybody knows that and nobody is talking about it, I'll say you have a leverage here. You have a new opportunity that you created, and then you can enjoy yourself doing that, because that process is really funny. But at the same time, you see, oh, this is the way that the algorithm works. Okay. And the fourth format that really works well is the framework breakdown. It's going to be like this: the 3-part system I use to, and then the outcome. Imagine one example for you. The 3-part system I use to double my income, or to engage with more prospects, or to improve my AI productivity, or even to have to receive a VC investment, or even to sell more for manufacturing. I don't know, okay, something like that. Credibility content is at its best, and get saved and share, because this is a framework breakdown. As soon as you connect with that audience, with that ICP, with that persona, you'll see that that message relates something really important for me. So since it's important, I'm going to save it for to see it next. Okay, and on this case, this is the best practices. The other part that are what you need to avoid that kills engagement are something like this: longer paragraphs, long unbroken blocks of tests. By the way, LinkedIn is not Medium. Medium, you can share a lot of things. LinkedIn has the articles. You can try to create an article, or even you can create a newsletter on LinkedIn. That's another purpose, but LinkedIn posts is a different game. Okay, starting with, I'm excited to announce. Nobody cares about announcement. Nobody cares about yourself. Everybody wants to hear his or her own stories or their stories. Okay, posting a screenshot of tweets, low effort, low reward. Be creative. Today, you have a lot of AI tools that you can create images. So try it, okay? And then you share. It's more interesting for your eyes to pay attention. Ending with 5 hashtags. That's not so good. That didn't drive any value for that person. That's just related to the algorithm per se, not for the person, okay? And also one thing, consistency. If you post and disappear, okay, you're wasting your time. Okay, so these tips could really work well and help you with your strategy to create more value and also to create LinkedIn posts that get shared. Okay, wish you a great day. We'll see each other in another podcast. Keep it boring. Bye. Take care.